10 heartbreaking YouTuber moments. Hey, probably the worst one. Prank versus prank breaking up.
These are 10 of the most heartbreaking YouTuber moments.
He did lose his battle. They're suing me for something I didn't do.
Bro, that really broke my heart.
Rich people problems. Anybody give a fuck
10,
about being
Facebook's
sued?
entire family was heartbroken after a loved one passed away.
The dog?
See, the whole family, and of course Rug, was always spending time with his cousin Anthony's dog.
No.
Oh my god, I thought they meant Bosley. Who the fuck is this fuck?
No, Grandma! Wait, no, Grandma. Get back on it.
FaZe Rug's dog, Bosley's death, was definitely a top 5 heartbreaking moment in the YouTube world. I never even knew about this dog. This is old FaZe Rug song.
Guys, this is my dog right here.
And moments
Damn,
like those,
he was skinny.
just
He's
proved
fat
how
as
great of a
fuck
dog
now.
Cuervo was. Until
boy need to
one
stop
day,
eating.
A few family members posted heartbreaking videos.
Yesterday, my cousin Anthony and his whole family lost their dog, who was only 3 years old, due to seizures.
He couldn't
shit.
move, and they said that his brain had swelled up.
I had to put my dog down. He was such a good dog. My most prized possession.
Y'all feel like they're kind of juicing this shit? Yeah, y'all get what I mean, bro? All right, they made 3 separate videos, all hitting millions of views. They knew what they were doing. They said, "Hey, my dog died, but I'm about to make this 100K off of y'all."
My best friend, he's been through every breakup, every family issue.
He was the sweetest.
Hey, the
soul
nigga don't
in
speak
the world,
English now.
and we all loved him. Everyone in our family.
I mean,
loved him.
RIP, but your dog can't
losing
fucking
Cuervo
speak
was
English. He
something
can't even
the entire
drive.
family was struggling with.
Give him wipe his own
love and
ass, you
support
feel
isn't
me?
the only thing Rug wanted to give them.
I hope you guys like it, but you guys can turn around in 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, that's not funny. That's not funny. It's not funny. Lock in no more. Lock in.
That's a David noise. I think we all wanted to have something like this in our house. For you to bring this and bring all of us a little bit of closure. You guys both have done so much.
You guys deserve it 100%.
Man, you could tell his gift meant everything to them. Number 9 meant even more to this little girl.
All right.
She got to meet her YouTube idol after suffering through the worst moment of her life.
What happened?
Toby from Sidemen,
Toby!
this girl Blue, who's going
All the
through things
homies love Toby.
people can't even imagine.
Her situation is quite heartbreaking.
What
She
happened?
lost her stepdad to mental health a couple years ago, and then has been diagnosed with cancer recently. She's lost a lot of movement in her body.
From a syndrome called GBS, basically from her
Damn, bro, she went through a lot.
shoulders down.
Fuck, man.
She's got whole body paralysis.
And since GBS is a neurological disorder where the immune system mistakenly attacks the nerves in the body, which eventually causes the muscles to completely shut down, the disorder attacked Blue's entire body, so she was forced to live in the hospital.
See, this is where like y'all need to be grateful, bro. Like that you can even get up and move. All right, because these people, it don't matter what amount of surgeries they go through, right? They will never ever be 100%. All right, so y'all have to be grateful.
They actually live in the hospital, so the government won't actually pay a lot of what they stay. So they're paying $190 a night to live
What
at the
the
hospital,
fuck?
and they don't have a home to go to right now.
See, and then this is why the government pisses me off. All right, they're basically saying, "Hey, give us money or we're gonna fucking kill your loved one." All right.
Now,
That's bullshit.
Toby wanted to do anything he could to help her and her family, so everybody pretended to be doctors so she wouldn't suspect anything, just so they could give her a heartwarming surprise.
So a patient here I need to talk to.
W Toby.
Hi, Blue. I can't even. I'm a mess. I bought you some presents, but when you get better, this is the only item of Sidemen stuff that I have with me. It's an honor to meet you. Thank you for being a fan. Thank you for supporting us.
Damn, bro. Love to see it, man. Inspirational.
You got a beautiful smile. Her face just like lit up when I walked in the river. I was like, oh my gosh. Oof, you made me cry.
See, Toby couldn't hold back his tears while meeting Blue, and he got even more emotional after he left, because he was sort of realizing how blessed he is and how much taking a small part of his day
Exactly,
really
bro.
means to him.
Exactly.
So that's why he posted a picture of them together saying she had the most beautiful voice and smile, how she just made a new best friend, and to keep fighting since everyone's rooting for her. Shout out to Toby, man. But in
W's
number
in the
8,
chat.
Aiden
W in the
Ross's
chat.
heartbreaking moment
Aiden Ross.
actually got him clowned by his fans.
What
'Cause
happened
even
with
though
him?
Aiden's become one of the biggest streamers in the world, racked up millions of dollars, and buys crazy things, all of that actually made him start drifting away from his family.
I literally made my mom cry today, bro. My mom literally said, "Sometimes I wish you weren't famous. I really wish I could just be with my son." She said,
Oh. Hey, but she She's retired for life, all right? She don't gotta clock in, so you better be fucking happy.
Be all mine again. I felt so bad on God, bro. I really want to cry now, bro. That really broke my fucking heart.
She don't gotta clock in ever in her
Aiden
life,
was on
right?
the verge of tears and was clearly going through a rough time with his mom. But instead of all fans supporting him and encouraging him to go see her like a few real fans did, most people were just clowning him, saying blah 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 blah. Just go buy another Lamborghini. That he's wiping his tears with
Hey, I'm on this side right here.
$100 bills and just making fun of Aiden's entire situation. I guess if you're rich, nobody really cares what you're going through. I'm just glad that not long after, Aiden went to see his mom and actually brought her on stream. But
she got some knockers.
David Dobrik was crying after an emotional breakup. Nobody expected that from David and Liza, who were one of YouTube's first couples. Because they watched David buy her a new car, get a new house together. They were always filming.
Damn, that's crazy. Imagine their net worth together, like at their primes, bro. They're reckoning at least like, I'd say minimum 10 mil. What would y'all say?
Their chemistry felt like they were perfect for each other.
Oh, cake.
You like it? Yeah. It's all over your lips. Come here, I got it. I got it.
Fuck, fuck, I'm jealous. No, none of this shit got me feeling sad, bro. That's fucking bullshit, bro. Where's mine, bro? Where's my David? Where's my Liza? Y'all gay. You gay, nigga.
No problem.
But even though fans watched most of their videos over 10 million times and clearly loved them being together, none of the support was able to save the relationship from eventually falling apart.
Why did they break up? Let's see.
Because she felt like we've been kind of distant because we've just been so busy, period. And as much as I hate to admit it, I was feeling that on my side too, but I just don't have the balls to kind of pull the trigger on that and be like, hey, we should take a little bit of a break.
I hate this. This is gonna sound so lame, but I really want to spread love, but I have to have it first.
Bottom line is, she's the best girl ever. Like, literally I've ever met in my life. Like, there is not a bad bone in her body, which is why it's so unfair that she feels not the best sometimes.
I think we were both just so angry at the fact that we even distanced in the first place because I love him and he was always good to me. He's always been a good guy to me.
I mean, yeah, you know, they both run their own shit.
He's always been a freaking amazing best friend and a rock for me, clearly for so long. I don't really cuss online, guys, but David's just
Man, and as much as they still loved each other and wanted to be friends, their breakup affected them and their fans so much that it didn't just have fans making emotional posts about it. David even made a heartbreaking breakup post about Liza where he told her how much he loved her. But at number 6,
that still up there?
The heartbreaking story about Bradley
move on, my boy.
didn't just change Bradley's life forever.
He talked about his dad a lot.
3 times just talking about it.
Yeah. My dad took his life when he was 36 years old, and I'm 33. I used to think, genetically speaking, if I'm like my father, am I going to end up like my father? Like, am I going to be 36 and be like, I'm out?
Yeah, I mean, he had a real issue.
Oh my god, he looks like a fucking barbarian, bro.
To be honest.
Like, damn.
He wasn't just sad about his dad. Brad was so scared that he'd end up like him that he turned to the only thing that helped.
The one thing
drugs
that, like, genuinely changed my life and allowed me to not be dead. Oh, and that was the gym. Not just because of the gym itself, but because the people that I met in the gym, the conversations that I had in the gym, the relationships that I built in the gym, the father figures that I met in the gym that I was seeking my whole life.
But all right, Brad doesn't just get emotional.
I definitely recommend it. The gym, bro.
Talking about how the situation saved his life. He's pretty much heartbroken anytime his dad is even brought up.
That's the thing, you know, when I think about my dad.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to cry.
Why is Tyler Perry in there? And he's gay, by the way.
Was so different than
he likes dick.
I was able
all
to
right,
look
so he's
back from an
canceled.
Older state and understand it. It wasn't as simple as what I thought it was then, which was my father didn't love me. Yeah. And I'm not good enough. Yeah. And everything that we go through, every hardship, every downfall is going to be a new opportunity to learn and to grow and to become better and to go closer to where you really want to go. You just have to allow it. Yeah.
Now, all right, I'm just glad he used that sad situation as some motivation and everything he went through.
As some motivation.
But before we see Jake Paul crying after someone tried ruining his life, Tfue in tears talking about wanting to disappear, and Mr. Beast's heartbreaking story, at number 5,
Mr. Beast.
Sketch was heartbroken when he opened up about something he's never told anyone.
What happened?
Crying on camera, but like,
because even though on camera it seems like he's old.
I ain't gonna lie, Sketch's situation is fucking insane, bro. It's so. First of all, it's funny as fuck to me. Like, I laugh at it. Of course, I'm a joke on it, but like, I can't imagine the amount of like what he had to go through. All right, I'm gonna be completely honest.
Always having fun, hanging with celebrities, filming commercials.
Like,
going
people
to the
would
Super
never
Bowl,
see you the
and
same.
pretty much
I don't
making
see him the
everyone
same.
around him laugh.
You see it? The chemistry through the roof. Rumored lovers.
As happy as Sketch acts, it's actually just a mask to something severe that he suffers from inside.
Did you feel that anxiety prior to your career?
Oh, they're talking about anxiety?
Have you ever tried to get to the bottom of potentially where it comes
Yeah,
from?
like I've been to therapists and tried all the medication. I just don't like being under medication.
Like, everybody wants to be with you. You're funny. You're super positive. You're lighthearted. And so it's interesting to sit here and better understand like the things that make you a bit anxious. And I wonder what would change if you were to really get those under control.
Probably a lot of stuff. I don't mind. I don't really mind crying on camera, but like, I don't know. I feel like I just had anxiety all day, and now I feel better. But like,
can I tell?
Fuck, what does anxiety mean again?
Tell you something really quick too? Just sorry to talk because I want.
No, I want to keep all this in because I'd rather like people know like.
I'm with you, bro. I am heavily with you.
Yeah.
Man, you gotta respect Sketch for always putting on a brave face for his fans. Because honestly, I'm sure a lot of us deal with anxiety on some levels, so I understand why it's been hard for him, especially since he can't find a solution. But listen, at number 4, Jake Paul wasn't just heartbroken after he got sued. He actually cried realizing someone tried to end his entire career. Because just 6 days before his big fight, news broke that Jake was being accused of something inappropriate by a TikTok star. And she didn't just post a viral video to expose everything about the situation, which had thousands of people supporting her while attacking Jake.
But he could have did it to someone better.
She eventually sued Jake, and all that made him feel like the entire world was against him. So he didn't just post a long response denying all the allegations.
Okay, he says it's 100% false. All right.
He eventually broke down in tears just talking about it.
I wake up the next day, have a phone call with my lawyers for one of the lawsuits for literally like something I did not do. And it goes back to like people just like attacking Jake Paul, wanting to see me fail.
Damn,
literally,
that really got to him.
Nothing. They're suing me for something I didn't do. It just pisses me off. And
honestly, Jake was heartbroken.
I was gonna say I feel him. I've never been in that situation, but it bothers me how like a one little lie can ruin decades of a man's hard work. Like this goes, and I'm thinking mainly to there's an NFL player. He didn't make it to the NFL. All right, he was projected to be like a top 5 pick, right? And all of a sudden, boom, he gets accused of sexual assault, and he loses his whole career, doesn't make it to the league, goes to prison, and then like a couple of years later, he gets proven innocent, all because of a simple lie. His life was ruined, all right? And I think that females that lie and get proven guilty or proven for lying should get fucking locked up. They should get time in prison.
Everything he worked for could be gone over one allegation. So even though Jake was eventually found to be innocent, he still felt like he had to defend himself.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but nothing's come from it legally. Of course not. This is a completely made up, fabricated story. This girl is a liar. This absolutely did not happen. I've never laid a finger on a girl without their permission. And it's devastating to be accused of such a thing.
Now,
yeah, that was
the situation cost him lots of money and caused plenty tears. At least he got some support from friends and family. But number 3 was even more heartbreaking. When Tfue told the whole world he wanted to disappear. Nobody knew what Tfue was actually going through in his regular life. Because all his fans ever saw was him being a daredevil during vlogs, joining one of the biggest gaming orgs in the world, and winning millions of dollars in Fortnite tournaments.
Damn, Tfue was like that.
Duo. It's Tfue and Cloxy!
Honestly, at that point, Tfue was one of the GOATs. And from the outside looking in,
yeah, Tfue was a GOAT. I actually found out Tfue through his brother, because I used to watch Juke Squad. That's their names. Like, he has like blonde, like dreads. He's a white boy, and he used to do like all these crazy shits. Like they're like jumping off bridges and shit into the water. That's how I found out about Tfue.
But after almost a decade of non-stop streaming,
just blew him up.
Constant pressure to stay relevant
way
on YouTube,
more.
where he even tried playing different games. Eventually, all the stress caught up to Tfue, so he uploaded a video saying goodbye.
It's been a long road, dude. I'm feeling I'm about to cry. I just feel like kind of trapped sometimes, you know? It's fucking a lot, dude. Streaming like 6-8 hours a day. 8 years partnered, you know? I've been doing this since I was like 8 years old, content creating. I'm 25. Majority of my life has been in front of a screen. I just need to escape for a little bit.
Man, Tfue rarely ever gets a...
It's fine to take breaks, but 6 to 8 hours, hey, you get paid millions, my boy. Would you rather get yelled at by a boss and this and that?
Emotional like that. So
for fucking $15 an hour? No,
but
I don't think
5
so.
Months of nobody knowing where
I don't think so.
If he'd ever even return, Tfue eventually uploaded a video about his resurrection to making content. And thankfully, the break must have worked, because he's been going live and looking much happier ever since.
Yeah, he looked bigger.
But heartbreaking moments ending with something positive is usually rare, which I did think was also going to happen at number 2.
Okay.
Until what happened after Syndicate gave his biggest fan the best day of their life. This is Alec, a young kid who was sadly diagnosed with cancer. He's going through the toughest moments of his life.
That's the worst, man.
So
That's the worst.
When the Make-A-Wish Foundation gave him the chance to meet anyone in the world, he chose his favorite YouTuber, Syndicate.
I can never thank you enough for spending the one wish from Make-A-Wish that you could ever spend in your life on me.
And obviously,
y'all have a Make-A-Wish, who would y'all choose, all right? Male or female? Me? Honestly, I'd probably say like, I wanted to say Charles Oliveira, but he doesn't fucking speak English, so I'd probably go with like Conor McGregor. I feel like that'd be so fucking fun.
The Syndicate wasn't just honored with the opportunity, he was not going to take this for granted. He spent the day taking Alec on a helicopter ride over Los Angeles.
How was that? A good little trip? Best thing ever.
Treated him to food at a nice restaurant.
Nothing but the best for Alec and his family tonight. Oh my gosh.
And even took Alec to a gaming event.
What he doesn't know is that Razor, the homies, have hooked him up with a bunch of swag stuff.
Sounds like it's gonna be a freaking awesome day. So yeah, we figured you need an awesome bag to go with it, so hope you like it. Awesome day, awesome bags.
But as wholesome as their entire interaction was, just a month later, Syndicate had some bad news.
I'm all emotional upset right now because I just did a video for Alec and his family. Because if you guys remember the Make-A-Wish when I went to E3 2016, the Make-A-Wish was to go and hang out with Alec for a day. He could choose to do anything he wanted in the world. But instead, Alec, who was fighting a battle with cancer, chose to spend his day with me. Unfortunately,
That's crazy to think, man. Imagine someone who's like passing away chooses to spend the day with you. They just want to hang out with you. They're not asking for money or nothing. Any wish in the world, they want to hang out with you because your presence, you're funny. You they look up to you, man. That must be a feeling.
3 days
man.
ago, he did lose his battle. You know, now he's in a better place because he really wasn't in a good spot. So it's just such a shitty situation. Like,
man, Alec was such an inspiration to him that his passing made Syndicate too sad to continue even talking about it. R.I.P. man. But
R.I.P.
Mr. Beast has done a lot for fans
Alright, Mr.
and
Beast.
people all around the world, so it's only right he's at
Let's
our
see
number
what
one
happens.
spot, especially after what he did for a young kid who saved his sister's life.
Around 5 or 6 o'clock one evening, Bridger and Brielle decided to go over to the friends. The girl that was with them said, "That dog over there is the nice one. This is the mean one." At that point, the mean dog turned and started jumping at them. Bridger was in front of Brielle, got in front of Brielle. She very much used him as a shield, as her protector. He says the dog just kept biting.
Now, 6-year-old little Bridger saving his sister now only left him with over 90 stitches on his face and
90? How can you even fit 90 stitches on your face?
Scars that'll live with forever. His bravery almost cost him his life.
Bridger said, "I stepped in front so that Brielle couldn't get bed. I yelled for her to run." And I said, Why'd you do that, buddy? And he says, "Dad, if somebody had to die, I'd rather it be me."
Damn. Hey, that's a fuck. I just got chills, bro. That's some soldier shit right there, bro. This kid is braver than fucking 80% of you men out there, all right?
All because Bridger thankfully survived. His story went so viral that he wasn't just being shouted out by his favorite superheroes and even got to meet one. His favorite YouTuber, Mr. Beast, even sent him a special message.
What's your favorite thing to watch on YouTube?
Mr. Beast. And why do you like Mr. Beast?
Because he helps people.
Tell me what you think.
Yeah, this kid has a good soul.
So someone just told me that you were a fan of my content. I was like, oh, I need to send him a video. That is insane. I almost have a hard time believing it, especially at your age, what you did. You're amazing. I would not have done that, especially at 6 years old. And even at my age, I couldn't fathom doing something like that. And so you're a really great guy. I'm really proud of you.
Mr. Beast thinks you're awesome.
Man, you could tell Mr. Beast made him feel like he was the superhero that day. But wholesome moments like that, or getting emotional, that's something YouTubers and streamers know a lot about in other videos like these.
Hey man, W video in the chat, alright? And that's the end of the video. Make sure boys like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see next. And I'll see you boys then.